not a makeup guru. In the morning, I don't wanna leave without it.
What's up guys, it's Allison, and today I'm going to show you how to do 5 super simple summer ready hairstyles that take under 5 minutes each. Let's go! The first braid we're going to do is a Dutch braid, so go ahead and part your hair into 2 even sections, pulling both sides to the front. You're going to want to secure one side off with an elastic hair tie. Once you finish that, go ahead to the other side of your hair, grab the top section and divide it into 3 even parts. With a Dutch braid, you're going to want to take your middle strand and always cross it over your outside strand. So again, take the middle strand, cross it over the outside strand. And then we're going to do it one more time. Middle strand going over top of the outside strand. This is going to cause the braid to be on top of the head where it's visual rather than underneath. As you go down your head and you're starting to braid, each time you grab a new piece of hair and adding it to the original strand, remember always taking the middle strand and crossing it over the outside strand. Nutter. When you get to the bottom, grab your little elastic and tie it around, but make sure you leave about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of loosely braided hair. What we're going to do now is go through and pull apart the braid and make it a nice plump thick braid. It's better for summer. It's so cute and so adorable that way. So just tie it lower, then grab different strands of the braid and pull it apart. Do this all the way up to the top of the braid and make it nice and thick. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to grab a strand up top, divide it into 3 pieces, and braid. Remember, always, always, always make the middle piece go over the outside. That's what gives you the braid on top of the hair rather than underneath. I personally like the bottom of my braids, the closest to the bottom of my neck, to be towards the front by my ears because I always lay my braids on my shoulders. If you want to lay your braids on your back behind your shoulders, you may want to braid it a little closer to the middle of the back of your neck, but I like mine super up front and super tight to my neck and super close and super big and puffy and just beautiful. This is my favorite summer braid. It is so popular and so in right now. So now we're going to do a French braid. It's very much like a Dutch braid. Remember on the Dutch braid we used the middle piece and always made it go over top of the outside pieces. Instead, on a French braid, you're going to make the outward pieces always cross over top of the middle pieces. So separate your hair into 3 pieces and watch. Outside over the middle. Okay, and then you're going to take the other one, grab a little bit of hair, and then over top of the middle. Remember to add a little bit of hair to your braid as you go so that it stays to your head and you don't end up with one long braided strand that's not attached to your head, because that's not a good look. Just keep braiding, just keep braiding, braiding, braiding. Just like the last one, you're gonna tie it off with a clear elastic at the bottom, about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of loose braid, so that you have room to plump up your braid when you go through. If you tie it too tight, you are not going to be able to separate the braid and make it big. One thing I did want to mention about a French braid, you are not going to separate all the way to the top, the very forehead of your braid. You're only going to separate up as far as the single braid hangs. If you go to the top and separate it, because it's an inward braid, it's just going to look loose and it's not going to be cute. Remember, if you have a tough time doing this, it is so easy to start over. Just loosen up the braid and comb it out and start over. It took me many years to learn how to French and Dutch braid. You're not going to learn overnight, so don't give up. Okay, on to the next braid. This one, you're going to part your hair onto the side. I like to part mine over as far as I can. Essentially, this braid is just going to be braided around the front frame of your face and all the way down to the side. So you're going to only have one braid that's going to go across your face on your forehead and down by your ear, and then hang down just like a general braid. With this braid, you can either French braid it or Dutch braid it. I like to Dutch braid it. You definitely get a fuller, more braided effect if you Dutch braid it. So again, you'll see I'm taking the middle piece of the braid and swinging it over top of the outside one, so the braid, instead of being braided under the hair, is sitting on top. And you'll see at the end, when I go to back and I go to pull up the braid apart and make it fluffier, you'll see it makes a huge difference when it frames your face. The other thing you need to know is when you're doing this braid, in order to keep it framed in the front side of your hair, you're only going to be adding hair to the braid using the back piece. So you'll see the piece of hair that is all the way towards the back side of my head, not the front side, is the only strand that I'm adding hair to. See here, I'm grabbing the hair and adding it. Then you're going to braid it, and that new piece of hair, you're going to grab more hair from the back of your head and add it into the braid. I am only, and I repeat, only pulling hair and adding it to that back strand every time I braid. That's what keeps the braid nice and close to the front of my face.
Why don't you be you and I'll be me?
Just like before, I tie the hair tied down lower so I have room, and I pull apart this braid. This is where I want you to see why I Dutch braid it in the front. It's so much fuller on the front side. It's so voluminous. It's great. It's so cute for summer. I just love this braid. It's so cute. Okay, for the last one, you're going to need a headband. I like to use jeweled headbands. I have several different kinds, and any kind will work. You can even use a braided cloth headband, but you're going to take the headband and place it over top of your hair, leaving all hair underneath of the headband. I think it's best when you part your hair to the side, but the key thing to remember here is you are not going to put the back strand underneath your hair like you would a normal headband. You're going to put it over top of the hair. Then start grabbing decent sized chunks of hair. Take the hair and wrap it around the band you have in the back. So I'm taking the hair, wrapping it, and pulling it through the band. And I'm going to do this on both sides. It's totally up to you how messy or tight or loose you want to make this hair wrap. It is totally like preference of style. I do mine different depending on whether my hair is curly or straight. You can do this with any kind of hair and it's always going to look cute. When you get most of the hair pretty close to each other, where you almost have like what looks like a ponytail, you're going to grab it all together. Take it and wrap one big hair wrap in the back so it makes almost like a little wrapped bun. Make sure you tuck all of the hair hidden inside, and it just looks so elegant and so cute. It can be summery, it can be formal, and it's just adorable. You can loosen it up or you can wear it tight. You can wear it pretty much anywhere. Okay, last but definitely not least, we're going to do it one more time, but we're going to do something a little special. You're going to part your hair to the side like you did the last time, putting your hairband over top of your hair, and you're going to go through and wrap all your hair. And then when you get to the ponytail portion, don't wrap it, let it sit, and let me show you what to do. My favorite way to do this hairstyle is to get all the hair basically either to the left or the right side. Though it does look super beautiful when all the hair is to the middle, I like to see my hair, I like to see my braids, so I do it so that mine is always sitting to my left side. Now that I've got all the hair to one side and pretty much almost in a little ponytail without a hair tie, I'm going to take it out and divide it into two halves. I'm going to fishtail braid this. So what you do with a fishtail is you take and separate it into two halves. Then you're going to take one piece from the outside of one of the halves and you're going to cross it over to the other half. So here I'm going to take a piece from the outside of the left half and cross it over, add it to the right half. And then I'm going to take a piece from the right half on the outside. I'm going to cross it over the right half and put it into the left half. Again, I'm going to take a piece from the left half all the way on the outside, and I'm going to cross it over and add it to the right half of hair. And then I'm going to do this all the way down. Make sure as you're braiding that you're keeping the fishtail braid very tight or it can fall apart on you. Sometimes as a beginner it is easier to put a little elastic at the top before you start braiding the hair so that you have a ponytail. Then fishtail braid it so it stays tight, and you can even just like snip that elastic braid with scissors. That way it holds it together for you until you learn how to do it. When you get close to the bottom, you're going to get a clear elastic again, and you're going to tie off the bottom, leaving about 1.5 to 2 inches of space. And you already know why we do that. It's so that we can pull the braid apart. My absolute favorite braid to pull apart is a fishtail because it is so gorgeous and it is so pretty. It does have smaller strands of hair in the braid, so it's more intricate, and you can see it so much better when you start to pull it apart. If it does not pull apart big enough, or you find yourself with like a piece at the bottom that's braided really tight and the rest is really loose, simply just take the hair tie, slide it down, and give yourself some more room. You can really make these braids extremely massive if you give yourself space. I made mine about a medium length. It's super gorgeous for summer. It's super easy. It looks like I've spent a billion hours on my hair. In all reality, it took me about 5 minutes to do it, and I love, love, love this braid just so much. I thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so very much. Thumbs up if you like this video and want more videos. Please click subscribe. Please comment, like, and share. And as always, I will see you all later. Bye.
Working on it.
Don't. Oh, come on, put on a good song. Oh, we could sing it together. What the what? Oh, I can't see. I got classes. I got contacts and glasses on. It was.
That's what it is. It's classes.
This is our song. Come sing it with me. Come sit down, sing it with me. Actually, I'm gonna sit in the second my braid. This is our song, Biff. This is my BFF.
Then what'd you say forever for? If forever's at the door, when you call, jam my heart into the night. I don't need glasses. I choose it. You can drop the glasses chose me. In the morning. I really can't see. Probably not. How many fingers am I holding up? Well, you're holding up 4, but whoa! If I move too fast, how many am I holding up? Huh? 2. If I move my eyes too fast, I can't see. She's so tiny. She's only, what are you, 4 foot 10 and a half? 4 foot 10 and a half. We'll give it to her, 4 foot 10 and a half. My license says 4'10". Right back. Promise it was real and not. We bring us, I got no Valentine. Send me roses, I just let them die. I was crazy thinking you and I. It was all just a lie. What is this? What is that thing we used to say in our videos? Peace, love, and chicken grease? No. This is a long extra. And